Welcome to the series where we're going to do a deep dive on the tools that we use all the time to digitally apparel pattern in Adobe Illustrator. Hi, I'm Christina Hadley-Dyke-Roosevelt, and I love to digitally apparel pattern. I love being able to take my sloper and turning it into any garment that I can dream up. And it's just a fun way to create. When I am apparel patterning, I'm using key commands all the time to bring these tools up and switch between tools much faster instead of jumping to the side and searching for the tool and then coming back. So I highly recommend grabbing my useful key commands and charts. You'll find the link down in the description below, and that will help you get digitally apparel patterning a little bit faster. So we're going to jump right on in and talk about the direct select and the anchor point tools in this video. Let's go take a look. We're going to open up Illustrator, and I also have opened up my half scale pattern that if you are interested in, you can grab it below. So with the direct select, the key command for it is A. And then when you actually select a pattern, it shows you all of the anchor points on that pattern. This is very handy to have if you're just wanting to manipulate a single anchor point, like say you were measuring a certain side seam or the shoulder seam and you were just wanting to manipulate that anchor point in, half of an inch to make that a nice smooth transition. You can move that one anchor point, not like that, gotta grab the actual anchor point. You can move that in and create that anchor point. However, you also have to be careful because it can get out of hand very quickly. And if you grab just like a line thinking you're going to move the entire pattern, all of a sudden you are adding a whole bunch of gathering in the front of this bodice that you might not have planned on. But Control Z is your friend while you are doing this. So to easily show you how to use the anchor point tool that pairs very well with the direct select, I'm just going to quickly draft myself a random shape. So the key command for the anchor point tool is Shift C. And then say you wanted to make a nice princess seam bodice or something, and you were trying to get that to be a nice curve, all you would have to do is click on that anchor point and pull. And it will nicely round out that anchor point. Now you can grab just the one and manipulate one side at a time so that you can change the angle, you can change a whole bunch of stuff about that anchor point. But say you wanted it to go back to being a harsh line. You could select that anchor point. Why are you not doing it? So we're going to select that, and you can actually curve this top one. There it goes. Or if you wanted it to go back to a harsh line, you could curve it in. Now, if you wanted to create this arm's eye to side seam, all you'd have to do is bring in that one handle all the way in, and that gives you a nice harsh line to a curve. That is very essential to know to be able to create your arm's eyes and necklines and all those fun bits. So the other things that definitely go along with the direct select and anchor point is adding and subtracting anchor points. So say you want to get this anchor point away. All you would have to do is hit the minus button, and then you can make the anchor points go away. However, you can also add them back in. Oops. Gotta hit the line. And say we wanted them to be curved. And then let's pull those handles so that we got some wavy bits going. There we go. Then you have a nice curved line. But if you only wanted two curves, you could go back and hit that minus button and make it go away. I find that when you are sometimes mirroring images or you're reflecting images and you're trying to create one bodice, one front pattern piece that you can then manipulate into some sort of fun asymmetrical thing, that you sometimes end up with duplicate anchor points right at the center front or right where you're joining them, and you need to get them to go away. I don't use the plus and minus anchor points very much, but when I do, that's normally when I'm doing it, or when I'm trying to finalize adding my seam allowance on. And that is the direct select and anchor point tools. Definitely make sure you grab that key commands and useful charts so that you can get digitally apparel patterning faster in Adobe Illustrator, and definitely hit that like and subscribe button so you can make sure you catch the rest of this series so you can get patterning faster in Adobe Illustrator. We will see you in the next video.